Members House Committee of the Delta State House of Assembly visit Ethiope West local government area of Delta State for an inspection tour on project executed by the Executive Chairman of Ethiope West local government area of Delta State, Right Honorable Pastor Chris Onogba. The team was very impressed with the level of work done and encouraged the chairman to improve more on developmental project, citing from what they saw on ground that the chairman have done greatly well. Depo Michael reporting for Great TV News.
Like I said before, from the beginning of this our movement, that we are here to see the more they have done, the more money they have gotten. And by the grace of God, what we are seeing in the school, at least we are encouraged that something good is yet to come, but it's coming, and we can see some. I think the work here is good, but I will only encourage the chairman to do more. Because like I said, we will reconcile what has come in from the FAC account, the IGL, and to what we see on ground. So Chairman, I want you to do more, because we are for more, we are not here for less. All the same, so thank you for the great hospitality you have afforded us. Just tell us where are we now? What project do we have here?
Okay, this is a school project. A school project. Many years ago, there was a village in this place. For so many reasons, this village went into oblivion. And the primary school here was relocated from here to somewhere far away. Now, children around this place, they will have to cross 2 or 3 major expresses before they go to school. So we thought that it is wise and better to bring a school building closer to the learners. That's why this idea was muted. It's from the scratch.
How many classrooms?
6 classroom block. Okay. With toilet facilities. Primary school. Primary school. And also when development is coming to this part of Mosuga. So the idea is to also bring education closer to the people. It's dangerous to have pupils, they are called learners now, having to cross major express before they go to learn. So that's why we decided to do this.
Thank you. Are you not one of them?
Sir, please come at the back.
Waiting for completion. Not only Mosuga. In Chese 2, we are also built 3 classroom block waiting for commission. We are also built a 3 classroom block in my school, the primary school, where the primary school are attending. We have also done that. It's also waiting for completion. On the issue of health, on this part of Ogarawa and Jukojuju, there's a maternity that I inherited. What I needed to do was to renovate. We have done the renovation. What we are doing now is equipping. We are equipping it. My own impression is that we must do everything possible to bring healthcare closer to the people. Imagine that somebody living in Ajagodinu, a pregnant woman living in Ajagodinu, and is called up with birthday at night. The distance we have to travel to get to the teaching hospital, something bad will happen. So what we have decided to do is to get a maternity for the Ajagodinu people. Because from Ajagodinu to the Warri North is a distance. From Ajagodinu back to the teaching hospital here is quite another distance. So the best way out is to have a maternity for them. We have thought that we are also buying equipment right now as I speak. If we have the whole time, we will go around to see all of this project. Now, in terms of security, of course, the issue of security is not peculiar to Ethiopia. Of course, Nigeria is confronted with huge level of insecurity, kidnapping, drug-related issues, all kinds of things. But for Ethiopia, we are confronted with this thing, hydra-headed monster. Number 1, drugs. Number 2, kidnapping. Number 3, I don't want to see the other one, but the most important one is this drugs, kidnapping, courtesy. These 3 things are confronting us heavily. What am I doing in that direction? Usually, all councils have the privilege of doing security council meeting. I do that always, every month. And you know that one is an enlarged security council meeting where the kings will be here, the 3 monarchs will be on ground, representative of the youth council, they are there, representative of women council, youth leader, vigilante. It's an enlarged security council meeting. When I discovered that, it will be very difficult to take very decisive decision in that kind of environment. So what I do, after the normal security council meeting, I have created another small one where I am the only civilian in that group. If I would not even take that meeting in this office, I do that in my honest office in Mosoda. In that meeting, I have the 3 DPOs of the local government there. I have the army, I have the navy, I have the civil defense. I am the only civilian there. I also have the head of the L.G.A. That's where we take critical decision. And I can tell you this we'll be doing now. In the last 2-3 months, we have brought to a certain level the entire security architecture of Ethiope. We have affected it so much, and there's some level of calmness right now. Because we take decision, critical decision, not at the level of Security Council. Because if you take such decision at the level of the Security Council, where you have all civilian, the king and some of his aides will be there, you have all kind of persons, certain security matters cannot be discussed at that point. But the other one I have done, we have also created a small platform for where about 8 members, the army, the navy, the police, the civil defense, like I said, and the only civilian amongst them. We have the platform. What we use that platform to do is to get intelligence. We have our own way of tracking intelligence. We already discovered that if we have strong intelligence, we can do better. But if intelligence is not strong enough, it is difficult to address this security issue. So we have a platform. Once the civil defense have intelligence, they drop it in our platform. Before you know it, the navy, the army, the police don't have known. But that's something I cannot do at the Security Council. So we are doing that, and it's actually paying off. It's paying off as of today. Now, still on the security matter, you know, in Ogara, we have a whole lot of security presence. We have the Navy base in Ogara. We have Open 51 in Ogara. We have the Army in Ogara. If you go to Jeze, we have Army also in Jeze. But Moscow does not have the presence of either the Army or the Navy, except the regular police station. But as I speak to you, I've been able to talk to the Army, and they have given us approval. Now for Ethiope West, you know the Army, the way it is structured, they structure into department. They call some Delta company, they call it by company. So the Delta company is Ethiope West. They have agreed to move the headquarters to Mosoda. And the Army accommodation is up to about 70% completion right now. So that in Ethiope West, we now have the presence of Army in Jeze, in Mosoda, and in Ogara. And if we have all of these ones put together, and we have a mix of getting strong intelligence, I'm sure we'll be able to arrest the insecurity that is going on. Now again, in Ethiope West, the civil defense. This is another group that complements the efforts of the police and the navy. They don't have a good office. As we go down to see some of this project, I'll also show to you what we are doing for the civil defense. So, Chairman and members of the House, I need to say that we are guided by one simple fact. Like I said from the beginning, this office is here because for the people. So everything we do is tailored in that direction to ensure that at least we add value to the lives of our people. We put that in the faces of our people. When I came here as chairman, if you remember, sir, there was a time when Peter Wabuchi was the chairman of people. They bought Trabila, bulldozers, and they gave to all council. Mine was abandoned for 11 years, overgrown by grasses and sand. One day from this office, I said, something could happen. Trabila was abandoned. Say, this is bulldozer. I asked them to clear. They did. And I got the issue was, we got down again. I can tell you, with my full chest, and that bulldozer is working effectively as I speak to you. Working very well. I just use it to open one air road now 7 kilometers. Push. I just use it now. That one is still working very well. So, sir, we are doing everything to ensure that the people of Ethiope have a feel of the dividend of democracy. We are aware that the more agenda is for the people. So at the grassroots level, ours is to complement the effort of His Excellency the Governor of the state, so that come 2027, like we have agreed in Ethiope West, it shall be till 2031. I and my team, on my side, the council, the vice chairman, the leader, the house, and of course the technocrats, they are also cooperating in a large way. They support us so much. They support us so much. So I will say thank you to all of them. So sir, we just an overview of all of the efforts and the achievements we have made in less than 1 year, 2 months. And like I said, there's no one word of the 20 words that I don't have projects. There's no one word. I have water running virtually in all words. In all words, all the 20 words. So if you have cancer, we want to take you around. But I don't know how much time you have, but for us we have time. We're only going to beg you and go to ask you to stop so that we can have time to go. So at least I want to say welcome to Ethiope West Government Council. And as you go back, we wish you the very best as you legislate on our behalf for the good and the